Okay, so, man, I just woke up. Well, not really. I got back. I just got back from LA, and on my way over here, I was kind of reading an article, and it was kind of regarding the Uncharted 4, or not Uncharted 4. Oh man, allergies. It was regarding the Uncharted movie, and legit, as I was reading this, I heard that Tom Holland is gonna be Nathan Drake in Uncharted, and I was thinking about it, and legit, Tom Holland does kind of look like the younger version of Nathan Drake, but I was kind of hoping Nathan Fillion would kind of get the part as older Nathan Drake, but I guess this is kind of good, but it could also be bad, because not only are they scrapping pretty much the old idea of Uncharted, whatever they were making for the movie, so whatever script they had, that's gone. They're going to be making an entirely new script with a new actor, and it's going to be a prequel. No, this thing can go, it could go really bad, or it could just go really good. Legit, we have yet to see a decent or like a really good video game movie. I think the closest we got to a good video game movie was probably Warcraft. That's as close as we ever got. Assassin's Creed, I mean, like, it was okay, but just the fact that they kept on pulling you in and out of like the anonymous or whatever, like when you're in the past, it'd kind of pull you back out of the present, and it destroyed the movie. And I've seen this time and time again, like with movie adaptations of anime, it has the same problem with anime, or like just people trying to do video game movies, is that the problem is that people don't stick with the source material, or in the case with The Last Airbender, they stuck too close to the source material, kind of, and they try to recreate every single episode in one movie, and just it totally destroyed the movie. It was terrible, and I mean, it was really bad. Granted, there were some scenes in there that was kind of good, but anyways, just there's so much potential in this movie, and there's just so much potential just to screw up this movie, Sony, and it's just. First off, legit, you're scrapping your original script. You're scrapping it again, and it's just, we've seen this happen before, and I don't think that's good. But if you get a good movie, or if you get a good director or a good movie writer to like write this script, and someone who understands the character of Nathan, I mean, I could see a really good Uncharted movie. We could all see one, and not only that, but if we can get some good actors, Tom Holland, I think that is a perfect choice for a younger Nathan Drake. He kind of looks like him, and if he starts growing with this character, and we see him grow along the years into this, into Nathan Drake in the Uncharted franchise, it's going to be really good. Just where the movie's going to take off, I don't know. I mean, if it takes place like, of course it would have to take place with Nathan being younger, of course, maybe as a kid. And now that they already introduced Sam in Uncharted 4, I think Sam would have to be in there. And at this point, since Tom Holland is a little older than the 14-year-old Nathan Drake we saw in Uncharted 3, I think that Sully needs to be in this movie. They need to find good actors with Sully. Like, they need to find a good person to play Sully, and maybe expand more on their relationship. Maybe expand more on, stories that they told through Uncharted 3. I know Uncharted 4, I think they had a couple of stories, like, while you're walking, you hear some stories that Sully and Nathan Drake kind of talk about. Maybe Sam has history with Sully. Maybe we can learn why Sam does not like Sully in this prequel. It could be something really cool, and something they can expand upon. Like I said, they could do this really right, or they could just do it completely wrong. But the most important thing is that people, just the director and the movie writers, they need to stick with source material. That is one important thing that I think not a lot of people do, especially with animes. We saw anime movies, like Dragon Ball Evolution. We all know what happened to that movie. They they didn't do anything with the source material at all. At all. And look at the disaster it turned into. Granted, even the actors just... Oh man, I'm going to go on a rant here, but legit, you got to stick with the source material, Sony. That's all that matters, and if you execute it right, what matters is the source material and the execution. How well are you going to execute the source material? And that's really important. Not only that, you got to have a good script. There's a lot of things that people are going to be looking at, and granted, your entire audience pretty much is going to be the Uncharted fans. The Uncharted fans, and probably people who have never seen Uncharted. You're going to get some people to go see that too, but really, the core people is probably going to be, the core audience is the Uncharted fans, and how well are you going to do this movie? I'm worried about this movie a little bit, but I'm also not, because you have Naughty Dog. They've done really good at story. They're really good at storytelling, but are they really good at storytelling from the point of making it into a movie? Playing in a game is completely different because you spend hours with these characters, and you know, you grow with the characters. You're able to go into chapters and everything, and you spend, like I said, you spend a lot of time with these characters. But in movies, you got maybe like 2.5 hours tops. If you make it into a 3-hour movie, fine, but you have 2.5 hours and probably like maybe the first 20 minutes to establish these characters. And Naughty Dog, do you really have, do you have the potential to do that? I think so, but you have really big potential to screw it up. And it's just, like I said, get directors on board that know the characters. Get people who are writing the script. Yes, definitely get people from Naughty Dog to do it, because they understand the characters. If you get a director who knows what they're doing, I'm guessing maybe like Steven Spielberg, but that would be a lot of money. Or just somebody. I mean, just get someone who knows the franchise, and get someone who understands where these characters are coming from, someone who understands the lore, someone who understands everything about the series. Get them to make the movie, because if you do that, if you get someone who loves the movie and who understands what these characters are meant to be, we might have a really awesome video game movie, and probably the first of its kind. Like, to really blow people out of the water, and just, I mean, who knows? You could create an entire series off of this that'd be really successful. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. Just, Sony, be careful with what you're doing with this movie, and really look out for really good actors to play, you know, those really great support characters, and just make sure the script is right, make sure your lore is there, just all the source material, you got to make sure it's there. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I just thought I'd do a video on it. Like I said, I was driving back, and there's allergies are terrible in LA, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is the Power Up Mushroom, and I will see you guys in the next video. You guys take care.